Hello Zenobi, how are you? Hello King of Swing, hello Regan. Guys, you can talk to each other, you can read the book. Okay, just give me a few minutes. I want to see if something's going to happen in the markets. And then we are going to start. Hello Annie. Yeah, maybe not 10 minutes, but give me 2 minutes more or 3. Okay. Hello Miguel. It shouldn't be any drastic movement in the dollar, but you never know, you know. It's an election year in the USA. So when somebody testifies, you need to be careful, you know. Okay guys, give me 2 more minutes. Two more minutes and then we are going to start. Looks like my dog was right, you know. He was telling me for 2 months, buy USD CHF, buy USD CHF, buy USD CHF. And do you think I listened to him? Fibonacci was telling me, buy USD CHF. Going to affect the dollar? We don't know, you know. Generally it doesn't, but because it's an election year, you know. When this election year, they maybe change some plans, you know. 1 more minute, everybody, and then we're going to start, alright? In the meantime, everybody, you can read what is on the screen, you know, and think. "30 seconds. Okay, looks like nothing special. What did Ichimoku dog say? The same as Fibo. They said the same thing, everybody. Let me see the sound. Okay. They said the same thing to me. You know. Buy USD CHF, go long. 2 months ago they were telling me this and I said okay. And they said to me, if we're going to make some money, let's buy us a bone. I said okay. Okay everybody, welcome to the course. This is Forex Trading Course 101. This is FXPassion broadcasting you on YouTube. Thank you for your patience. And remember everybody, if this is your first time and you are not quite sure what is happening, how is happening, you know, please go back to the Ducascopy YouTube webinar page and start to watch lesson number 1, basic module, what is market structure. We are almost at the end of the course, and what we are trying to do here, we are trying to build a strategy and or a system that it's easy for you to understand and easy to obey, right? The rules. We are trying to understand how risk management works in our strategy and or system, and the big one, and this is what we are learning for the past few days, is the psychology part. And what do champion beginner traders say? Champion beginner trader always say, I am not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And of course this is a quote from Mark Douglas, and I have my own quote on the left. When the market scares you, don't be afraid to do the right thing. And remember everybody, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide, and the webinars are not trading or investment advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. And for homeworks or questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. So, Trader Psychology Series. What did we learn so far, huh? Hopefully. What did you learn, everybody? Bon dia, Zuelius, how are you? Hopefully we learned that it's not about the chart, and it's not about the strategy, and it's not about the sun and the rain, and it's not about the broker. It's about me and how I interpret the chart. We're talking about psychology and beliefs, and number 2 is what actions am I going to take upon my interpretation of the chart, hopefully. And today we are going to talk about the second mind trap. So what was yesterday? Yesterday we talked about the mind trap number 1, the psychological need to belong to a group, and hopefully it was an aha moment for some of you. And before this we talked about that it's possible that we secretly, talking about the subconscious mind, is it possible that we secretly want to lose? Self-sabotage ourselves? Okay, so today we are going to talk about, and this is a big one, the mind trap number 2, the need to always be right. And this is a problem when we talk about accepting the loss. You know, we don't want to accept the loss. Why not? Because we want to be right. And a beginner trader, before becomes a professional trader, must accept that losing trades are a part of the business plan. Losers are part of the game. And we can all kid ourselves, oh yes, I understand this. Really? Really? Why did you move your stop loss? You know? Why did you hedge? Why did you move your stop loss? Oh, because the market is going to reverse. How do you know? See, everybody, when you have a plan and you enter into a trade and the market goes against you and you move your stop loss, you are telling yourself that, and you are telling yourself, oh, the market is going to reverse in the next. The market is going to reverse at the next support or resistance level or pivot point level. On the monthly, weekly and daily, you are just telling yourself that you want to be right. You know? And you are moving your stop loss all around. You know? And the same goes with taking small profits, you know? There is a concept that it's saying, let your winners run. You know? So, when you enter a trade, everybody, and the market goes against you, for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 day, 2 days, and then the market finally reverses in your favor. What you do? What do beginner traders do? When I'm a beginner too, remember, so when we are suffering, we are entering into a trade and we are suffering, we are stressed because the market goes against us, you know, and when the market finally reverses and goes in our favor, what do we do? Zuelius, King of Swing, Miguel, Annie, Zenobi, Reagan, what do we do? What do we do? And this is a mind trap. Exactly, we take small profits. Exactly. And everybody messing with your stop or taking small profits, you know, we are doing this subconsciously. We are not aware. We think we are, but we are really not. We are doing this subconsciously. We are emotional because we need to be right. Oh, but I don't want to lose. Losing is a part. Losing is a part of the game. It's a part of a plan. Close the position, exactly. Losing, everybody, is a part of a plan. To take profit too fast, exactly. So you must internalize, everybody, the psychological concept that risk management will protect us from the unpredictable of the markets. You know, because we want to be right, but what is the reality? The market can do what it wants, when it wants, for as long as it wants. This is the reality of the financial markets. You know, leave money on the table, yes sir, exactly. So you must understand, everybody, that it's pure emotions, you know, it's subconscious. You know, can you relate to this, everybody? How many times you made a plan, you are going to lose $20 or euros, and if you are going to make 50. This is the plan, and you enter into a trade, and then when everything is said and done, you are looking at your profit loss statement and you just got aware that you closed your trade. So the plan was risk $20 and earn 50, but you just closed your trade with a $2 profit or $6 profit or $7 profit, right? Can you relate to this? Am I talking nonsense? True or true, everybody? So what is the reality? The market can do what it wants, when it wants, for as long as it wants, and the market simply doesn't care if we are right or wrong. And the psychological concept you need to internalize, everybody, is risk management will protect us from the unpredictable markets. So the reality of the financial market is that the market can do what it wants, when it wants, for as long as it wants. And professional traders know that there are no guarantees in the market, and past profits are no guarantee for the future profits. Nobody in the world knows 100% where the market is going to go from one day to the next day. You know, this is simple to see. It's common sense, right? If it was so easy to predict the markets, everybody would be rich already. Make sense, everybody? However, statistically we know that the failure rate in trading is 90 to 95%. Well, maybe this is an exaggerated number, maybe it should be 80 to 85, you know. This means that out of every 100 traders, listen to the number. This means that out of every 100 people, every 100 traders, only 5 to 10 are going to do well, enough to generate a sustainable income from trading. And we want to be right, you know? Of course there are plans and studies and forecasts, but no one can say with certainty that they know where the market is going to go. If they could, they would be rich beyond their dreams. Well, my dogs are not people, you know. My dogs are my dogs, you know. They are not in the... No, come on. No. Don't put my dogs into the equation, you know. Oh, but your dogs were right, you know. Well, they did the homework, you know. And the psychological problem of the mind trap presented here is our subconscious need to be right. Why is that, everybody? All of our life, from where we were children through to adulthood, our beliefs were always built around it, what was right and wrong, especially in school where we spent most of our time. The teachers and the school system in general were worshipped by the students as the people who were right. If you were right on the test, you scored high. If you were wrong, you suffered the consequences at school and at home. What is the 5% doing differently, sir? Easy answer, everything. Regan, everything. Great question. The 5%, the 10%, whatever the number, what are they doing different? Everything. I'm telling you guys, talk to the students like Stoyan, like Victor, like Christian. They are in the Forex course 202 and they are going to tell you what are the 5% doing different? Everything. And no, it's not about the chart. Yes, but there is no yes but. It's not about the chart. And because it's not about the chart, the 5%, the 10% are doing everything differently. Don't believe me? Ask the students. Ask somebody else. You know? Now everybody, this is a big one, okay? This is a big one. We want to be right. Why is this a big one? Because from the time that we are born, everybody, you know, when we are young kids, you know, and through the college and university and primary school, we are taught that we need to be right. Right? So when you are in school as a little kid, if you get a good grade and when you come back home, what happens? Your parents are happy, you are happy, you get a cake on the table, you get your PlayStation, you can watch TV, right? If you get a bad grade, what happens when you get back home? Everybody? What happens if you get a bad grade? What happens if you make a mistake as a kid? Think about your life, everybody, and try to remember what happened when you were 6, 7, 8 or 12. What happened if you got bad grades? Oh, I never got bad grades. This is even worse. What happened if you got bad grades, everybody? We got Punished, right? No cake, no television, no PlayStation, no Xbox, no games, no bicycle. Back in the time when I was a kid, no television. 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, no television. Internet was not on the rise yet, so it was no television, no cell phone. See everybody, all our life we were programmed not to make mistakes. We were programmed that way, you know, and now we come to the trading arena, which is upside down, and we are struggling, you know, and this is the big one. Pots and pans and belts, exactly, belts, me too. Waiting for when you come home, exactly. I received the belt too, King, you know. And now I'm trying to be a trader, you know. I'm in my 20s, 30s, 40s. Some of you are in your 50s and 60s. And you are not making it as a trader for years. You know. And some FXPassion from Brazil is telling you, accept the losers. It's easy. It's not. You know. Some FXPassion from Brazil is telling you, losers are part of the trading plan. You know? And yes, we can accept this consciously, but subconsciously we were trained for years. You know? I was trained for 30 years not to make mistakes. You need to be right if you want to move on in the world, you know. And we learned, right? We learned that the subconscious mind, it's wide open and it's closing at 12. No, we don't stop learning, but the subconscious beliefs are forming from when we were born to 12. Somebody would say 7. It doesn't really matter, 7 or 12, but what did we learn back in those days? We learned that we cannot make mistakes. We learned that we need to be right. We learned that our parents was happy with us when we were right, and our parents were angry and sad. And punished us when we were wrong. You know? Zenobi, whenever I thought now I will follow the full rules, my first 4 to 5 trades goes to stop loss and then move in profit. That's why can't focus to control myself. Yes, it's a process. Exactly. And this is a big one, everybody, you know. You cannot expect from yourself to change this habit from one day to another. It's not realistic. You need to allow some time and work on this habit. If you are messing with your stop loss, you have a bad trading habit. And it's okay, you know, it's normal. This is how we were programmed. And this is still how we are programmed, you know. I shouldn't make any mistakes. Well, the financial markets and trading itself, it's upside down. Because of the spread, we are going to start with the loss already, you know. There is a spread between the buy and the stop. I mean, in between the buy and the sell, you know. Just remember, everybody, try to get conscious that you have this program in yourself, you know. Don't be so naive thinking, oh no, this is not me. Well, didn't you go to school? Didn't you have parents or some other authorities telling you that this is right, this is wrong? So you have it. We all do have this mind trap. And it's so ingrained in us. 20 years, 30 years. Don't do mistakes. You need to be right. You know? And unfortunately, the concept of being right does not always work in the markets. As one of the most renowned speakers and psychologists of trading, Dr. Van Tarp, explaining his book Trade Your Way to Financial Freedom, and what is he saying? He's saying what you believed about value and your reason for believing it may be of the highest quality, but if the market does not share your belief, it doesn't really matter how right you are based on your superior reasoning process or what you believe to be the quality of your information, because the prices are going to go in the direction of the greatest force. Period. End of story, everybody. You can have the best charting software, you can have the best teachers, the best mentors, the best trading plan, the best broker, tons of money, millions of dollars, and think that you are right. You still are going to lose everything that you put in this trade. Yes, millions of dollars too. Just check. You know, if you believe that money is an issue, it's not. If you don't learn how the markets work, and if you are not clear on the mind traps, no matter, you could be a millionaire, you are going to lose everything. Make sense, guys and girls? Or am I talking nonsense? Some of you called me, or are still calling me time to time, oh, but if we would just have a higher, bigger account. It's not about the account. You could have millions of dollars. If you would mess with your stop loss, you are going to burn that money. It's that simple. You don't believe me, everybody? Check your friends or colleagues that burn the accounts. Ask your friends. You are going to get scared. I have friends who lost $50,000, $20,000, $10,000, you know? Real money, live account, because of this mind trap. Oh, but they are stupid. No, they are not stupid. They are doctors, they have PhDs, they are businessmen, businesswomen, they are architects, lawyers, dentists. One is a quantum physicist. They are not stupid, but they lost their accounts. One more time, why is that? Because trading is emotional, has nothing to do with charts. One more time, everybody, am I talking nonsense to you? So the point here is that the concept of right and wrong, as you may traditionally think of them, do not exist in the market environment. Academic credentials, degrees, reputations, and even higher IQ do not make you right in this environment. We are telling you the financial markets are upside down. You know? Academic credentials, degrees, reputations, even a high IQ do not make you right in this environment as they would in society. Movement creates opportunity to make money, and making money is what trading is all about. As a trader, you have to decide what is more important, being right or making money, because the two are not always compatible or consistent one with the other. Now, let's make a poll, everybody, and I know you are not going to be honest here because everybody can see your post, but let's make a poll just for fun, you know. Let's make a poll. This is the question. What do you prefer, being right or make money? Everybody? What do you prefer, being right or making money in the markets? And before you say that you prefer making money, I'm going to ask you then, why are you trading like you are trading? So instead of going short, why aren't you going long? And instead of going long, why aren't you going short? If you prefer to make money instead of being right. I got you, right? I just got you. No, I prefer to make money. Well, why are you short then instead of being long? Or why are you long instead of being short? Because telling me blah 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 blah, you know, just talking is one. But I'm looking at your account, everybody, and I'm seeing that you want to be right. You want to be right. The market is making higher highs, higher lows, and you are shorting the market. Or the market's making lower lows, lower highs, and you are going long. Then what? Right? How we behave, everybody, is going to show us what we think. So still, you know, just for fun, let's make a poll. Who wants to make money and who wants to be right? I know my dogs want to be right all the time. Everybody? Reagan says, being right is satisfying to see traders in the blue. So Reagan, do you want to be right? Do you prefer to be right? What do you prefer? Anybody else? Zenobi, King of Swing. Miguel, Annie, Zuelius. Ask if you are here. Do you prefer to be right or do you prefer to make money? And as you can see in the book, what is more important, being right or making money? See everybody, the need to be right is a major psychological hurdle in trading. We are just transferring the money to those who don't need it. If you are right, you will make money sooner or later. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Making money, everybody. Miguel, we are friends. Listen to me. Everybody, take a pen and paper. Take a pen and paper. Yes, right now. Take a pen and paper and write down. Making money in the markets has nothing to do with being right or wrong. and read this sentence 5 times in the morning, 5 times during the day, and 5 times before you go to sleep. Making money in the markets has nothing to do with being right or wrong. Yes, repeat one more time. Yes, sir, absolutely. Making money in the markets has nothing to do with being right or wrong. You don't believe me? Find a professional trader, ask him or her. Yes, we want to be right, but it's something that doesn't count. Exactly. Making money from the markets has nothing to do with being right or wrong. So this statement, Miguel, if you are right, you will make money sooner or later, is false. This is a myth. Doesn't work. But now I need to learn the two preferring making money. It's about the process, right? So, if making money has nothing to do with being right or wrong, what has to do with then? Take a pen and paper and let's write this down. Money is a result of a well-executed strategy. Period, end of story. Money is a result. If you are going to learn how to trade, if you are going to learn how to trade well, then money is going to come. Money is a result of a well-executed trading plan, of a well-executed trading strategy, and has nothing to do with being right or wrong. Regan, no sir, I prefer to be objective in my approach. Like you said, this is a business and needs to be managed responsibly. Great quote, King. Regan, Annie saying, I think everyone like to be right and make money, but this seems to be impossible. I think everyone likes to, I think everybody likes to be right and make money, but this is impossible. Annie, if you have the chance, go to Forex course 202 and you are going to learn this stuff. Everybody, we are telling you from the beginning, Forex course 101, it's a beginner's course. This is from beginners, this is beginner stuff. I had a student asking me, Passion, can I make money from 101? Answer is yes. Yes, you can. But there was the next question. Passion, can I make consistent money from 101? No. No, you can't. The knowledge that is required, everybody, to make consistent profits, it's not Forex course 101. Yes, those are the basics. Regan says, true, Zuelius, make money is about the conscious mind. No, it's not. It's about the subconscious mind. But be right is more a feeling. King of Swing teacher, is it safe to say that we need the skill because the skill is what brings the money? Yes, of course, great quote. So, going back to the book, everybody, the market works in a different way. Try to be conscious that your need to be right is based on ego, and decisions based on ego rarely work out well. What is an ego? Ego is a part of our mind, our personality, that is saying that we need to be right, I'm right and you are wrong. This is the ego. Unfortunately, like it or not, this is the general behavior of a trader who wants to be consciously or subconsciously right when entering the market. So, as beginner traders, we want to be right. No, not me. Yes, you too. Beginner traders, consciously or subconsciously, we want to be right when we enter the market. This is why we are messing with the stop loss. Make sense, everybody, or am I talking nonsense? And King of Swing is saying, so we need to focus on the skill, not the money. Exactly. 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 If you can do this, you are on the right path. Otherwise, never. Never, never, never. Oh, but I make profits. Yes, time to time, you know. Everybody, you must understand something from the markets. A child or a monkey can click a mouse and enter buying or selling the market. A child or a monkey can click a mouse and enter the market buying or selling a currency pair. So a child, 4-year-old kid or a monkey can make a profitable trade. But does this make traders? Are they traders, you know? So it's not just once or twice, you know, everybody. It's consistently profitable. You know? Zenobi, it all makes sense. Hopefully. Traders, before you have been there, you may be there right now. The sooner you recognize it, the sooner you can deal with it. Jonathan, I want to be right. Well, write down, take a pen and paper. Making money from the market has nothing to do with being right or wrong. Thank you, Jonathan, for being honest. Everybody, what are we saying to you? The sooner you recognize and accept, yeah, this is me. My name is FXPassion and I have this mind trap. I want to be right every single time. This is the first step. Let's build Traders Anonymous, you know. The sooner we recognize it, the sooner we can deal with it. So, what do we do when we want to be right? Number one, so what are the bad behaviors, you know, that we can relate to this, everybody? We increase our stop loss so as not to be caught by the market, just as we are about to be proven right. What happens is we dramatically increase our losses. Or we enter into a new trade, doubling down, trying to force the market to go our way, just to show that we are right, like, who is the man, you know. So if you open a position and the market goes against you and you open another position, this is you want to be right. We are stubborn, you know, we are trying to force the market, you know. We are trying to force a 7 trillion workflow. It's impossible, you know. The reality of the market is that the market can do anything it wants. And this is the specific of the Forex market, everybody. You know. Somebody is going to tell you, oh, there are whales in the Forex market. No, they are not. No, they are not. There are whales. What is a whale? A whale is a big buyer or a big seller that can influence the direction of the market. Forex market doesn't have this. This happens in the stock market, yes? In the Forex, not. The Forex market is a fair market, if you ask me. Okay? Or number 3, or we refuse to cut our losers when we should, hoping that we will eventually be right. Hope, by the way, is not a valid strategy. I've been there, sure. You know, oh, I hope the market's going to reverse. I hope that the market's going to reverse. Hope is not a valid strategy, everybody. The result of this will inevitably be losing a lot more. Keyword, everybody. The result of this behavior will inevitably be losing a lot more than we should. Or all of our money, because we fall into the mind trap of the need of being right all the time. Yes, whales, exactly. We have some stupid teachers here in Brazil that are teaching that we have whales in the Forex market. You know? Be careful, everybody, who you are listening to. You know? And no, I'm not going to spend time to talking about others, you know. We are more intelligent than this, you know, we are better than this. So try to understand this, everybody. As much it appears natural, we are here right now. As much it appears natural and normal, the need to be right is a psychological barrier. It is a habit. This habit can become so natural that we may not even notice when it happens. So homework, everybody, until tomorrow, look at your results from this week, maybe past week, maybe the last month, and look at your losers and look at your winners. Look at your winning trades and look at your losing trades. What you are going to see, you are going to see that your losers are much bigger than your winners. And there you go, you just found your habit that you want to be right. Check your results, and what you are going to see, I'm talking about closed trades. What you are going to see, you are going to see that your losers are like $14, $16, $70, $20, $23, and your winners are going to be $6, $7, 2, 1.5, 11, but then again 3, 5, 6. This is what you are going to find out. Hassan, okay man, to clear things up, if my trading capital is $10,000 and be quick, Hassan, we are almost out of time. Please be quick, we have 5 more minutes. In the meantime, everybody, let's continue here. So try to understand this. As much it appears natural and normal, the need to be right is a psychological barrier, it's a habit. And this habit can become so natural that we may not even notice when it happens. Did you burn your account without knowing why or how it happened? Where were you trying to be right again and again? Trying to force the market to go your way? In the end, what happened? You burned your account without even knowing it, or when you become aware that something's wrong, it was already too late. Hassan is asking, okay, to clear things up, if my trading capital is $10,000 and if I'm trading micro lot and I have losing trades by 10 pip, why shouldn't I wait until market reverse? Hassan, I don't understand your question. What has reversing... Hassan, what has the market reversing to do with the dollars in your account? I don't understand your question, Hassan. Kingo Swing, that's me. Thanks for the lesson, sir. Regan, it breaks my heart. The profit, everybody, there is the good news. You can learn this. It's a learnable skill. Just be aware that the Forex Course 101, this is for beginners. Can you make money? Yes, you can. Can you make consistent money? No, you can't. Ask the other students who went from Forex Course 101 to the Forex Course 202. And they are going to tell you, all of them, yeah, I thought it was about the chart. I thought it was about the Fibonacci's. I thought it was about the structural reversal. And I just realized it's not. Everybody. Okay. Our time is up. Today is Thursday. Next level number 4, right? If you want to trade with FXPassion, just connect and we'll talk about the trading business possibilities. You need a real account with minimum $25,000 or equivalent in other currency. And no, this is not a signal service. Strict rules apply. Okay? And tomorrow we're going to talk about incubation and giving you money to trade. We're going to talk about funding tomorrow, number 5. But remember, everybody, what is the bottom line? If your way is not working, why don't you try ours? See you back tomorrow. Stay strong and trade with passion. This is FXPassion signing off.